the foundation for me teaching this class in particular is that talent is practice that other people don't see, that we want other people to have that magical experience, such that when somebody says, Michela, you are so talented, the appropriate response is,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Full stop.
Thank you.
Exactly. That you allow other people to have their magical experience, you thank them for sharing it with you, and then inside of that, of course, you're pulling it apart and figuring out how to get better. That the best way to get more skilled and to acquire the skills that help other people experience you as magically talented is to stay just one step outside of the circle of what you can do completely by yourself. And that actors often get really excited about doing things like way the fuck out here. So of course they fail 9 times out of 10, and it's real hard to build confidence doing that. So instead you try and take just the one step outside the circle, and that's why I need to run small classes and be in negotiation with you about what actually is one step. Because you're like, oh, actually the thing I did today, I can do that, no problem. I can do that by myself, with you, without you, no problem. And we want to go, okay, well good, what's just the next step then? What can we stretch you into so that in a supported environment, you can be successful, so you can grow that circle so that in an unsupported environment, i.e. auditions, or on set, you can still be 100% successful because you're like, okay, yeah, no, I know how to make my choices and stay inside the circle. But, class hopefully is not that. The proof that you're that kind of one step outside is that you're making mistakes. If you're not making mistakes, well then clearly you're just inside the circle of what you can do. But if you want to be in an environment where you can make mistakes, then you need to be met with non-judgment. And so I got that. That's what I got. And then I ask for really explicit commitment in class for everybody to practice non-judgment, particularly with themselves. Because unless anybody's from New York, the odds that they'll judge you are very low. Most of what I see in class is good, bad, better, worse, judgment on themselves, which I don't think helps move you towards being able to expand the circle. You have to be able to say, I did this thing, it was not effective, it didn't work, but not, it was bad, or yesterday was better, or Michela was better. All of those things are hurtful, towards your ability to continue to expand your circle, even though they are absolutely unquestioned cultural precepts that we live inside of all the time. But that's why I need to carve out a space that is not that. So I'm going to say non-judgment and no judgment, and you're just going to say no judgment back to me. So you've made the thank you. And it's just the explicit verbal commitment that sort of everybody makes coming to class. And then practically, what that means is that in class I will ask for an explicit commitment for no evaluative criticism or praise of the other actors. You can definitely tell Michela that you love her hair, but even if David's acting is totally amazing and blows your mind, you're not going to offer any evaluative criticism or praise until you're out of my space, and then you can do whatever you want.
So when he totally does an amazing job, I just go,
you are awesome. But not that acting is amazing, wow, I really felt you, or you but you're not going to offer any sort of evaluative commentary, even if it's praise, because that puts us on that scale of judgment, and it's one of those things that's really interesting to catch, is that praise is also judgment.
But you can't. Correct.
In fact, that's what you're here for, is specifically for my opinion about what is and is not skilled work. Yeah. But I'm offering that in the context of you are amazing, and that thing that you just tried, it was or was not effective, and so we can say it was or was not skilled only in that context, and then if I see you getting confused about, and that means I am a person and I'm not good enough, then hopefully I'm supporting you appropriately in that.